So I just watched a video that was talking about the idea that if a guy likes a girl, there isn't any of this concept of going with the flow. Like, because for men, if they like a woman and they really like her, they want to pursue it, and there's no concept of like seeing where it goes. Their action will be they want to lock something down with somebody. This was a video from a man's perspective. And it really raised an interesting point for me, because I think with women, when they meet a man and there is sexual chemistry there, they think that that has some kind of significance because, you know, they've gone on loads of dates and felt nothing with people, and then suddenly they get this electric connection. But women realise over time that if that person's not invested, it will just stay in this physical connection realm and it never goes past that point. But when you meet a guy who's genuinely interested in you and you start to like them as well, something changes, something is different, because you will start to see that the connection develops across three main sections. You will have physical intimacy and connection and chemistry that you want, but these two other pillars start coming in. These pillars of romance, of kind of affection, and this playfulness comes in. Because you start to feel safe with that person, they're starting to know things about you. And so you're not just having this sexual desire relationship, you're having this relationship where you desire to tell them about parts of your day. You want to be silly with them. You will have romantic feelings. And these all develop because that man is interested in you across the board, and they see you as something they want to invest in long term. When you start interacting with this kind of connection and growing it, as a woman, you then can't go back to what happened before, in the sense that once you see that there is a possibility for a connection that has so many dimensions and they are all growing equally at the same time, the affection, the romance, the sexual chemistry, the playfulness, the feelings of safety, you can't go back to those situationships that you've had before, because you realise how superficial they were. They only seemed to address the sexual chemistry element, and nothing else was ever fed or watered in that relationship. So it was so stagnant. It never went anywhere. That person didn't know anything about you, because it only stayed in the realms of when it's convenient to have a relationship together of a sexual nature. So I just wanted to talk about, for a lot of women, I think because we're quite romantic beings, we've always been so zoned in on, you know, it's the sexual chemistry, it's the butterflies. And I think a real telltale sign that this relationship for you would have legs and that it's not going to land in a situationship is the understanding that all the pillars for a relationship to be healthy, normal, are growing at the same time. If you look at the relationship and all it has is a sexual component, you're not meeting, plans aren't being made, you're not learning about them and their family and what they like to do, you're not spending time together, laughing together, because it's never getting out of, oh, I'll just see you when it's convenient, I'll see you in the evening, I'll see you for a hookup. It's a heartless connection, it's a soulless connection, because as women, we're wanting all them other things. We want to laugh with a partner. We want them to know what our favourite book was as a child. We want them to know about our family and meet up with them and come to barbecues and all those kind of things. When you finally meet someone who can tick all those boxes, you can never go back to what happened before. You can never go back to settling with what was before, because you realise you've been in soulless romantic connections, heavy on sexual chemistry, but on nothing else. And I think your greatest sign that you are moving away from that and growing is when a man comes into your life who can deliver all these areas. They can make you feel safe. They can laugh with you. They execute plans. They want to spend time with you. They're very free with their affection. They are free with their time. When they have spare time, they want to give it to you. They want you to meet their family. They want to make plans with you. They want to be romantic with you, but they also want to have fun with you. And all of that stuff around that sexual chemistry relationship is the fundamental reason why that relationship should develop healthily and why the other one didn't.